I also have the AC on right now, and I'm gonna turn that off momentarily. Oh my gosh, I am so struggling with the tripod at the moment. Okay. All right, that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna turn the AC off. It says it's 76 in here now, which is better than 84, which is what it was like maybe an hour ago when I turned the AC on. So I'm pretty enthused that it actually got cooler. So I'm gonna turn it off now because it's kind of loud. And hopefully it'll stay kind of cool while I'm streaming here. Anyway, hello and welcome back to my second live stream here on YouTube. I made a whole 25 cents off of my last live stream. Yes, pretty enthused about that. It's more money than I made off of going live on TikTok though. I've gone live on TikTok 3 times in the last week, I think, and I've only made approximately 1 penny. So far YouTube is winning, and I don't even know. I just think that the whole thing is kind of a little bit ridiculous, but that's the state of the world. Ridiculous. So yes, today I'm going to be making some more earrings for my antique booth, and I just realized I don't know where my pen is. I see it, it's over here. I'm gonna be making some earrings for my antique booth. I have a booth that I rent at the Cannery Row Antique Mall in Monterey, California. And I sell mostly like vintage clothing, tons of vintage clothing, really. That's kind of my specialty. Vintage clothing, accessories, home decor, things like that. And train, sorry. Oh, the joys of living near a train. Where was I? Yeah, mostly a lot of that. And then I also sell, I'm allowed to have some modern stuff. And so I do make, like, put together and sell kind of funky, more modern earrings because we're allowed to have some like modern items. And I do think that they kind of fit the general vibe of my booth and everything. So I do carry those. I've made a whole bunch on live streams this last week. But the thing is, I like to do like an overall like inspection of them to make sure that the pairs match pretty well or are mirror images of each other, and they just look, I do quality control essentially. And then I'll put them in the bags, and then I will put the labels on them, and the labels are, I get them from the mall, and they're just little adhesive labels, and I just stick them on the back. So I don't know if I'm gonna do labels tonight or not. I have them here in case I feel like it. I don't know. What I'm not gonna do tonight is put these in my inventory system because that just does not sound like fun. So there we go. And I'm gonna talk about things that are on my mind. And so far we have no viewers on this very lonely live stream. And that's totally fine because last time I had no live viewers of my live stream. I had viewers after the fact. And so if you're watching this, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And maybe I'll make 26 cents off of this live stream. Who knows? TBD. So that's where we are. So yeah, so I'll show you some of the pairs that I've made so far. These are all new designs, well, mostly new designs that I have here. So I just got these charms in. These are like little filigree, kind of retro looking flowers. And I have these in 3 colors. So on these I inspect that they are mirror images of each other, that they have the stoppers on the back, and then I'll stick them in their little bag. And maybe I'll tag them later because tagging takes a little bit more time. And then I'll stick them in another box. Yeah. So that's where we are on the earring front. And also making earrings is just, there's something that's just kind of relaxing about it. So yeah. So what's on my mind? What can I talk about? Well, I can talk about the fact that in the last week, my sales in my antique booth have been very slow. And I've just barely made my costs now. So I'm feeling a little bit more relieved at the moment. And I just have another pair of these now. I'm feeling a little bit relieved, which is good. because at least I've broken even. But God, it's just brutal. I've had a lot of $0 days. I've had days where I've only made a few dollars or under 10. And that's just been really, really rough when you have a lot of those. Oh my God, my Wi-Fi went out. It's just kind of rough when you have a lot of rough days, especially all in a group. So I'm gonna find out probably in about, I think in like an hour from now. I don't know what time it is. I'll find out in about an hour or so what my sales are for today. And hopefully they were okay. I don't know, it's just kind of sad when you don't have a lot of sales. So these are another new pair. I already have snakes, glitter snakes in my, my booth. But they're black, and so I decided to get some in different colors. So these are purple, and I really like that purple shade. So those are great. But yeah, it's been really slow lately, and I don't know, I'm hoping things pick up, and especially before the holidays, like I'm hoping I can get some decent sales. So yeah, these are really cute though. I like the snakes. They're not my personal aesthetic, but I can appreciate them for being like a really cute kind of snake earring. So yeah. Anyway, I'm excited about these new earrings. Oh my gosh, they're not gonna stand up, that's okay. Excited about the new earrings that I'm carrying. And I just think they're super fun. I don't know. For me, it's just a fun thing to carry in my space. I have these for Christmas. These are Christmas Story earrings, and I was so excited. Oh my gosh, the train. And it's getting hot in here already. I might have to turn the fan on, geez. Yeah, I got really excited when I found these charms. So yeah, those are looking good. And once again, definitely appreciate how cute they are, and I think that other people will like them. And I have already been selling a lot of Halloween earrings, and I'm pretty enthused about that they've been doing well. More of these. I wasn't sure if it was too early to put Halloween earrings in my space, but they've been selling. I think I put Halloween and a few Rogue Christmas pairs in the booth back in August. Yeah, it was in August, and they've sold, so I don't know. I'm not mentally ready to put Christmas stuff in there yet. Okay, I am boiling hot. I have to turn on the fan because it's really, really hot in here right now. That might be too loud. I don't know what it's gonna sound like on the live stream, but there's a fan like behind the camera. I have to have something because it's just really, really hot in here. So I won't make it unless I have that fan on. So more Christmas Story earrings. I had a viewer for a moment there, and then that viewer went away, so I don't know. Anyway, if you are watching this at any point, if you're watching the replay, if you're watching live, please say hello, and let me know your thoughts, if you have any questions, if you have anything on your mind. Oh yes, here are some more snake earrings. These are in a dark blue color, and I thought that those were really nice too. The glare's kind of hard to see on camera, but I liked the dark blue. So yeah. And I have had some problems with theft in my booth, which is very, very sad. And I talked about this a bit on my last live stream. And I don't really know if and when that'll improve. I feel like a lot of my like small items like this are being taken, which is really frustrating. And like the solution would be to like put them in a locked case, but I only sell these earrings for like $5 to $8 a pair. There's some Christmas cats. So I feel like if I lock them up, people aren't gonna buy. like, people who actually are honest about it are not gonna buy. So, I don't know. I'm really, really conflicted on the whole thing. Because I'm like, well, I don't know. Plus, there's the whole expense of getting, like, a locked case. I can't afford more expenses right now. I need to, like, be trying to cut my costs down a little bit. Because I've had a lot of startup costs this year with getting things going and, like, buying inventory, and it's been a ton of work, but it's been also a lot of fun too and very rewarding. Yeah, so here's some ghosts. I really liked these because they have like flowers on the ghosts and then little spiders and bats and cobwebs. So those are nice. I need to get these new Halloween earrings in the booth because we are already halfway through September, and I've sold some. I think I've sold out of my Halloween earrings that I put in last time. I put in a lot last time, and I think I sold them all. So, I don't know when I'm going back to the booth. Probably, I don't know. I might go back on Friday. We'll see. We have little Halloween Christmas ghosts. Yeah. I'll probably go back. maybe Friday. We shall see. Yeah. It's interesting because my space is not, like, my antique booth space is not close to where I live, so I have to plan it out a little bit when I go and do restocks and clean and all of that. It takes a little bit of advanced planning, but some little heart ghosts. But at the same time, like, I feel like if my booth was at a closer antique mall, that I would be stopping in to, like, restock and clean and everything a little bit too much. So I feel like this kind of forces me to have a good balance, and I like that. All right, and then here we have another pair of ghosts. I had a viewer for a moment. I don't know where I'm getting these viewers from, and yeah, so some more ghosts. I see somebody's watching. Hello. It says one person is watching now. I don't know who you are, but hi. Anyway, I'm just packaging up some. They left. I'm just packaging up earrings over here and just talking to myself. Yeah. Anyway, I am so not ready for the holidays yet. I wish it could just be summer for longer. I'm not ready for the seasons to change, even though I'm complaining about the heat right now. Complaining about the heat, but yet it's like so mild here compared to everywhere else. But we're having a rogue hot day today. So there's that. Sorry to anybody who's watching this and is totally bored out of their mind right now. But yeah. Anyway, I have a huge box of earrings that I've already made. I'm trying to just get them, like, pre-made right now because they do take a while to make. It takes a while to pull this all together. So I'm trying to kind of get ahead of myself and get things ready to go for, like, the rest of the year. So I bought a lot of charms, and I'm just trying to, like, plan ahead as best as I can. Let's see here. These I think are really nice. They're like a tropical leaf. And I was saying before that I have smaller tropical leaves like this that are just plain green, and they're a lot smaller than this. And those have been selling really well in the booth. Like, I'm almost out of them. I think I have a couple more pairs. Anyway, so yeah, I like the larger ones. And hopefully those will do well. But yeah, it's also interesting because, like, I have so many different styles of earrings, and I just get, like, rogue pairs that sell all the time. There's no rhyme or reason. All right. Anyway, I got that going on. What else is new? Oh, I was thinking earlier today about, because I was like doing my makeup, and I was thinking about how, for me, I normally can't use makeup before it goes bad. Like it normally just gets gross before before I'm done using it, and I just toss it. And it's so funny because like I have like eyeshadow palettes, and like you never use all the colors on the palette, you know? You really never do. At least, well, I mean, I don't. And never use all the colors. Like there's arguably just a lot of waste on all of it. But there's a couple products like here and there that I actually do use the entire product of. And the one product that I consistently use the entire product of, like on a regular basis, and I have since I've been using this product like all the way to the end, since like 1997, I think. And that is my go-to favorite lipstick shade, which is Revlon Smoky Rose. And I have gone through, I've been using this since 1997, 1998. Yeah. And 1997, yeah. And I was thinking of this earlier because I am all the way at the end of yet another tube. And I thought I had one in reserve. If I do, I can't find it. So I need to go through all my makeup again and see if I can actually like find it. I feel like I should like sterilize my hands now after touching that. So I'm gonna use like an alcohol wipe just to try to stay a little sanitary. Oh my gosh, that train. Where was I? Oh yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I just end up tossing a lot of products before I use the entire thing, except for the Smoky Rose lipstick. So yeah, that's been a go-to. And if they ever discontinue it, I'm gonna be so upset. And it feels like a lot of times products that I love do get discontinued or the companies go out of business. And it's really frustrating. I say that, and I worked for a cosmetic company that went out of business. So, which was frustrating for me on multiple levels. Because I did and do enjoy, because I still have some of the products that I'm working through, but I did and do enjoy the products, but also it's like I was out of a job. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is another colorway on those retro filigree, I was gonna say flower earrings. And I don't know the prices of some of these yet. Here's some little like Tinkerbell fairy earrings. These are a little bit heavier. I was kind of surprised when I got the charms in because they are like a more substantial, like heavier metal charm than say these filigree dolphins, which I also really like. I don't know what I'm gonna price these at. Who knows, but I'm just glad that I'll have more variety of styles in the booth. And I keep on gaining like random people who join the live stream and then they just disappear. I'm sorry I'm not that exciting. I don't know. I feel like I'm exciting. I'm just over here going nonstop all day doing what I think are exciting things. But I don't know. Anyway, so we have some dolphin earrings, and I like to carry kind of like sea and aquatic items in my antique booth because it is located in Monterey, California, and it's a coastal town with tourists and stuff, so I like to have some kind of local flavored items in my space. I don't know how these will do, but whatever. Okay, I've gotten some earrings bagged up here, so this has been productive so far. I think I've bagged up over a dozen pairs. So that's really nice. If I can get more done, that would be awesome. I hear my neighbor in the hall getting home from work. Very exciting. All right, more of the flower earrings. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I think I have a very exciting life. People who are not viewing this live stream or hopping on for just a couple seconds don't seem to think I have a very exciting life over here, but I think I've got a lot going on. And the joke's on everyone because, haha, I am going to be putting out a video pretty soon talking about something very exciting that I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Seahorses, those are cute. I really like those. So yeah, I'll be putting out a video very soon talking about my very exciting activities. And it's been something that's been pretty high profile within the Bay Area, although it has not gained any press coverage yet. And who knows if it will. But it would be nice if I could maybe get a little boost. But yeah, I have a website that I launched 2 weeks ago, and the reception amongst my friends has been pretty positive so far. I'm sure that there's a certain demographic of my friends and family who think I am absolutely insane. But and that may very well be the case, that I am just a little bit crazy on this whole thing, but I don't know what else to do. And you know, it's sometimes you just have to do something that's a little bit out there, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think I have some pretty exciting, interesting things that I'm up to in life. And maybe someday people will actually watch my videos and live streams. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I do enjoy making videos. It's a lot of work. And even live streaming like this is a lot of work. But who knows? More of the ghosts. And I gotta stick some more earrings in the booth like ASAP for Halloween. I really do, because it is upon us. Halloween will be here before we know it. And I don't have any plans for Halloween this year, which is fine by me. I normally don't do anything for Halloween. Which is, you know, it is what it is. Very occasionally I've had Halloween plans, but most years I don't do anything, no parties or anything to go to. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue this live stream. I mean, I've been talking for 23 minutes. My last live stream was like 49 minutes, I think. And that was a little excessive. I don't have to do massive long live streams on things, but I think I'll do, I'll do another pair of the snakes. These are in the third color I've shown tonight. This is kind of like a dusty rose color with the glitter. Oh my gosh, the glare is a lot. Yeah, so I don't know how these snakes are gonna do, but I figure I'll get these in the booth prior to Halloween as well, and they might do all right. They're not specifically Halloween earrings, but I feel like they could do well with Halloween coming up. I don't know. And it's so funny because I say like, oh, this is gonna do well, this is gonna do well. Like, these earrings are just tiny little items in the booth. These are just like little fun things, and I only make like a couple dollars off of each pair. So, more ghosts. And I think, based off of the activity I'm hearing in the hallway, I think that I just got an Amazon package delivered. And I think it's, to add to the excitement, I think that it's potentially rice cakes. Somebody's at the door. I think it's, yeah, they knocked. I don't know what's up with that, why they knocked. Maybe because they could hear me in here talking. But I think it's the rice cakes that I ordered on Amazon, because it's cheaper to order them on Amazon than to get them at the grocery store. And I kind of have a slight rice cake addiction at the moment. My like current snack fixation has been to get like half an avocado, mash it up, add lime juice, like half of a lime, squeeze a lime in there, mix it all together, get a plain lightly salted rice cake, put that on top, kind of like an avocado toast deal going on, but with a rice cake. And then on top of that, I'll sprinkle some hemp hearts, just a little bit. And then I get some of my microgreens, because I grow microgreens on my windowsill. I'll get microgreens and I'll put that on top. And then sometimes I'll get a little bit of piri piri hot sauce, and I'll just do like a few little drops of that on top, and it is so good. So that's been like my current snack fixation. And I'm pretty sure that that was rice cakes that I had delivered, but I really don't know. I'm gonna check right now, because that's gonna make this whole live stream even more exciting. Oh my gosh, yes. That is entirely what I had delivered. This massive box right here. Well, not really massive, but it's a big box, okay? This is rice cakes. Yeah. You had no idea when you tuned into this live stream that this would be the level of excitement that was in store. I mean, hey, I didn't know that I'd be getting a delivery. Hey, fine by me. But yeah. And the other cool thing is with ordering these online is that I get a really nice box to use for shipping stuff. And I really appreciate that. Okay, well, I don't know, but these are rice cakes. It's 6 of them in a pack, and it's very exciting. And I have to be careful not to dox myself with the address label on the side of the box. Okay, well, jeez. And I don't know where my scissors are. Oh, they're across the room. Okay. Well, anyway, there we go. It's the Quaker lightly salted rice cakes, and it's 6 big things to a box. And yes, so great. I'm very enthused about this. So I'll be having, and I just got some more avocados today. My dad brought me some avocados. And yeah, so that's what I'll be making later tonight. And my desk is all off kilter here. That's all right. Okay, I'm going to end this very exciting live stream. And, you know, I need to come up with more exciting live stream content here. I understand this. And at some point, that may happen. Otherwise, I'm just going to come on here and continue doing these earring live streams, because at least it gives me something to do while I am, you know, packaging up or making earrings. If you're still watching to this point, congratulations, or I'm sorry. I don't really know to congratulate you or say I'm sorry that you don't have anything else more exciting going on either. where you're watching my live stream. I don't know. Anyway. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time, or maybe not. We don't know who's watching. All right, bye. If I can turn this off, goodbye. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. Okay, end. There we go.